Okay, now we're going to talk about exiting the kennel. You have two options. Obviously, I know when you're in a home environment, depending on how long we've had the dog, if it's a newer dog, then yeah, we might be having them drag the leash most of the time, but if we've had our dog for a little while, we might not be at that point anymore where we're letting the dog drag the leash around. And so this option is really up to you. You can absolutely put the slip leash back on, and as you can see, he's a little anxious right now. You can put the slip leash back on. This is all anticipation of the door about to open. You can put the slip leash back on, or you can do it without a leash. Just know that sometimes with your harder dogs, you might get a little bit more frustrated because you don't have a really solid form of communication yet, and you're having to work through that and reach that brain, and that is not always an easy task. So sometimes using the leash is definitely going to be super beneficial. I am going to demonstrate without the leash how we can calmly exit the kennel first, and then we'll do it with the leash on, which will also challenge me to put him back in the kennel without a leash. Okay, looking for a calm state of mind. Obviously, this is much calmer than where we just started. We don't want to let out a dog that's right at the front of the kennel excited or anxious or any of those sorts of things, because then that is the energy that we are going to get immediately out. So even the fact that he laid down, we're in a better position. Now, is he still whining? Yes, but he has some deep-rooted anxiety that we're working through. It's not going to change overnight. It's not going to even change in a week. It's going to take a while to work through. Check yourself. Make sure you have calm energy. We're not going to open the door and let the dog rush out of the kennel. We're going to slow them and invite them out. This is part of impulse control and also building our relevancy with them, showing them that all good things come with us and all good things come from our invitation. We're going to provide for them, we can lead them, all of those sorts of things. Energy, opening the door. Just because he wants out doesn't mean he gets to come out. I'm going to wait for eye contact of sun recognition and a little bit less whining. Good job. So, very calm energy, walk away, maintain that calm energy. Here we go. Come on. I am going to use this collar just a little tiny bit. Okay. Let's go. Definitely harder without a leash, and I definitely don't love grabbing the kennel. If it's a new dog that you're still building a relationship with, or you have a dog that's really sensitive, probably don't grab the collar. That's just my take. Back up. Yes, thank you. So now we're going to use, actually let me re-demonstrate this. Wait. We're going to Now get him out of the kennel with the leash on. When we put the leash on, we still want all the calm energy, and then we also are still going to slow him down coming out of the kennel. Same thing, it doesn't have to be a slip leash, it can be slip leash or clip to the martingale collar, whichever one you want or prefer. Easy. I put it on loose for the most part, and then whenever I invite them out, we re-center ourselves, and I make any leash adjustments. But I'm, again, trying to do as little fussing as possible, and oftentimes when they're in the kennel, it can get a little bit tricky of putting things on exactly how we want them to. So now with the leash on, I'm going to open the door. We're waiting for a little bit calmer, and for him, that's less whining. You may or may not be able to hear it since I have my headphones on, but it's a little bit more softer body language, just in his posture, and a little bit less whining. Even though he's giving me eye contact, he's definitely not in like a super relaxed state of mind. And even when he gets dead silent, you can see it's the anticipation, like this, like, okay, wait, let me stop breathing, and maybe she'll let me out. And so you're looking for those little micro shifts. He, instead of sitting forward, he went and back and sat on his side. Littlest tiny things that I am looking for just to help realize when he's like just a little tiny bit, like just taking it that deep breath essentially. So all of these pieces together are extremely important with working with a crate and working with a calm dog, and also helping build their skills outside of the kennel just as much as inside of the kennel. Letting them out in a really calm state of mind where they're not just immediately 1,000 miles per hour. You're going to be able to work and connect and reach a dog way, 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 way better than just like, oh, we have an anxious or a really excited dog in the kennel and we're immediately going to let them out and it's going to be crazy and it's going to be heyday. Because then that's how they learn to live, and all of the other really exciting parts of life is, oh, the getting out of the kennel is really exciting, so I'm going to get really excited and overstimulated. Oh, people coming over the house is really exciting, so I'm going to get really exciting and overstimulated. You're building how they respond to different situations. So starting at the very basics, taking things slow, taking your time, breathing, setting that calm energy is crucial to how you're going to be able to go throughout the day. And it's not always easy, but take your time and try. And taking an extra 10 minutes to slow down out of the kennel is way more mentally challenging for a dog than just going out on a walk for 10 more extra minutes. Like, do the work inside where you have the time and the space to really control the environment and relax. And yeah, go. Come here. Come here. It's like going over by the door that we have. Let's go. So now it's the perfect time that I'm going to count him because I don't want him getting excited at the door. Let's go. We're going to turn him around because he's not even facing. Let's go. Yes, kennel. He's going to fight it a little, and that's okay. Let's go, kennel. Yes, good boy. Good job. And now we're just going to say, That was a perfect example. The doorway down the hall, he can see out of it, it's like a glass door. I don't need him to go over and act as protector. This insecure, anxious 30-pound dog does not need to be acting or assuming the role of the protector of this place. He recalled back to me really easily because he is human-centric to an extent. And so we're gonna say, hey, you don't gotta worry about that. Here's the time, here's a chance to relax and settle. So, happy crating. Good luck, and make sure to check out those digital resources online again.